Good morning, good afternoon. I hope you guys out there having a wonderful and blessed day. Hey man, I just want to get on here real quick. I hadn't did a video in a while. Hey man, I want to send a good shout out to Rose Scholar, man, over at Merrifield, man. Thank you for what you've been doing. Hey, I just want to add to that, man. He was talking about the running on the weekends. Sometimes you can, depending on what company you're working for. Where I'm working for a company right now. I'm not gonna disclose their name right now, but we do see a lot of Merrifield trucks and Halliburton trucks and other trucks over there. But I'm just gonna say that the principle that he was talking, yes, you can do that. You can do that. You can actually do that. Run on the weekends, run at night and stuff when you think. But I found out too, it's all about too who you with. Because I'm with a company now and they don't want you to. You got guys that jumping in front of other guys, and that's not fair. There's a lot of stuff that's going on and things of that nature. So I just want to tell you, be aware of that because that do happens. For me, I've been hauling this frac sand for 4.5 years. I say how many? About 4 years and maybe about 3 months, I guess, 2-3 months. But I've been in the oil and gas industry for 15 years. I started out working at Halliburton in the fracking side, pump stall, as I kept working, and then also I ended up at BJ Service Baker Hughes. I ran from running everything on location, that has to do with the stimulation, fracturing side, from the blender to hydration, chemicals, chemad, gauging sand, counting sand, doing all this stuff, running the crane truck, all that stuff that I've done, from different types of jobs that they do, from like CO2 jobs, ball jobs, foam frac, acid frac jobs, pump down jobs, everything you think of, I've done it over there. I was even a safety guy, and I was a trainer as well. Well, some people probably saying, well, why are you adding that? Well, because I knew how to count sand, I know how to gauge sand, so I can tell pretty much, and I get a really, really good idea of how much sand per stage and how long the stage is going to be, when they're going to start running sand, and as long as I know what the rate is, and I figure out what the rate is and how deep the actual wells are, So, but I just want to just add on, but you can do a good thing with the sandbox. They built it for one, to keep people from having all the exposure of the silica dust and all that type of stuff. So that's why they quit using some companies still use Sand Kings or Chief Bins or whatever you want to call them. But a lot of other people, they just use like what you would call the silos now they use it, which it cut down a little bit. I'll say maybe 60%, 50-60% of you being exposed to the sand, but it's still blowing around out there. And plus, it don't take up a whole lot of room on location, so you can actually hold more sand, product and stuff on location. But going back to the boxes, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit, so y'all excuse me. But anyway, man, like I say, yeah, if you run like that at night or on the weekends, whatever, you should better get all these loads. But again, if you're getting skipped and people know what they're doing, people say, well, it's a mistake. No, if it's something been going on for weeks at a time, and you seeing it and another driver is seeing it, like, okay, how's this guy constantly running when you want to run because you stuck sitting with a load on your back for 8, 9, 10 hours, and you're calling dispatch saying, hey dude, I'm seeing this truck constantly coming in and moving, and I'm still sitting. There's a problem somewhere internal to the, you know what I mean? So that happens. The place where I'm at, that's what has been going on. So, like I said, I'm not gonna put their names out there just yet. So I'm gonna try to give it a time to see. But I'm doing a lease purchase with them right now, and you have to have so many loads in front, in order to actually even pay what you owe on the truck, your insurance, and all those things that you have to pay uh, back to the company before you start receiving a profit. Now, my thing on that is if you're only making enough loads just to cover the truck, basically they're using you to pay for the equipment. You're not making any money. And that's been the case of what I was over here, who I'm doing this lease purchase on with. I actually tried to go with a Oilfield, but unfortunately I was working with a family member driving his flatbed at the time. So I couldn't make it back in, and I ended up getting sick with almost a light touch of the pneumonia. So I wasn't able to get in. So the recruiter said she didn't really want me to come in and get nobody else sick, which I understand it. But at the same token, I wanted to come with a Oilfield. I got a buddy that works at a Oilfield, and I've been talking with a Oilfield since like last year, around like I guess maybe around November, October, somewhere out in the last year. So, but I'm not giving up on them. Like I said, I'm in this truck here. Started out already in the negative. You know, you can't start a business out in the negative. Started out with a bad truck. Had to have a lot of maintenance work done on it before. So for 2.5 weeks, can't work because the truck, excuse me, had so many different issues and stuff. And trying to explain that to them, and then run a little bit, then all of a sudden you got more issues that should have been fixed, addressed in the front, you know, beforehand. But anyway, long story behind all it. So anyways, still trying to get things done today. Slowly but surely, after a while, this will be a pretty good running truck. Engine wise, don't have no problem with the engine wise, but you got other little problems and stuff that some stuff I probably can fix, some stuff that I have no lease mechanic experience on, even remotely trying to fix, that I probably can fix. So I probably have a mechanic actually fix that, which is gonna have to pay for that too as well. But I just want to let you guys know that you can make money with the Sandboxes, whether you're running for Sandbox Logistics or you're running for Halliburton. Just make sure you go to places that are actually gonna pay some kind of demurrage pay. So if you're sitting around and you don't want to get a full pre-fill and you can't get on another well or what it is, I know that's with the case with Halliburton. Sandbox, they just keep sending you to different wells. So if this well get pre-filled, they just keep sending you. I know that's been the case when I work with them, and I like the idea with them because once they send you a load, once you start your shift, they either send you a load or you send them a text message and say, hey, I'm ready to start my shift. I'm on the clock. They'll send you a load. It might not be, it might take them on them maybe between, I think the longest I had to wait one time to start off, I think maybe 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that, which wasn't bad because I was still doing my pre-trip too. So by the time I got the alert and they sent me a load, and they only give you, I want to say it's either 30 seconds or either 45 or either 60 seconds. This is one of those three that if you don't accept that load, then you get skipped. So then you have to wait until you're ready, and then they give you another load. So you just fall down. So if you up here and you don't take the load and you number 3, then you fall back down below, and it just goes back up like this. And that's pretty much how they run it, you know. So which makes it fair to everybody. Versus over there, you get loaded, go straight to the well. Versus who I'm with now, it's not like that. It's not like that. You have to go sit and wait and all this stuff. So when you go on to sit and wait, and some people waiting 30 minutes, while some people waiting an hour or 2 hours in between time, but they constantly still running. When you sitting on a load, you've been sitting there for 9, 10, 11, 12 hours. Well, you got a whole new clock, a whole new 14-hour window. Excuse me. So you got a whole new clock. So that's not doing you any good. You're not making money. You're gone from your family and stuff like that. You know, we work, like I said, we work around this East Texas, Louisiana area as well, you know, so that's the beauty. But I'm like, you want to go to where the work is at. You know, it's about who you know, who they have relationships with, and you can actually go out here and actually make good money, you know. So I just want to let you guys know that. So man, just be mindful of that. Like I say, Road Scholar, I just want to piggyback, I just want to also make a comment towards what he was saying. Yeah, you can do that, but also at the same token, like with me, I don't care. I run days, I run nights, I run weekends. You know, I miss church a lot of time. I'm a drummer at my church, so I miss church on Sundays. You know, and some weekends when I'm working, I don't really get any loads. So I'm like, you know, I might well at least go home Saturday night or Saturday evening and go to church on Sunday and give God the glory and the praise that He deserves, and then come back to work. Because then maybe, you know, but maybe work could be better or something, you know. But a lot of times it's still the same old thing, same old thing, same old thing. So I just want to just get on here and share that with you guys. If you can, hey, look at going to business for yourself. Look at also investing in other things to allow that. But don't get focused on the money. Like my mentor teaches us all the time in mentor class. He said your why is necessary has to be more than just money. It has to be more. So make sure your why, your necessary, is more than just money. You know, which one sound better? You know, you have to first start here. Start, so the man thinketh, so is he. You must first start believing and knowing that God gives us all the tools that we have on the inside of us, but you have to make steps. You can't sit there and don't make any steps. So you definitely have to make your steps. Get around positive people, man. Start listening to motivational things like Think and Grow Rich. Start reading books like that by Napoleon Hill. Start reading like another audio biography that I listen to a lot sometimes is I listen to The Stranger's Secret and The Magic of Believing by Clyde Bristow. You know, I listen to Les Brown. You know, listen to something that's positive, that's gonna motivate you. That open up open up here, and open up here to make you think that, hey man, and you think about it this way, like I tell anybody. Which one would you rather have? Would you rather have either a whole $100 or $80 from the $100 or $70 from the $100? Or would you rather have where somebody give you $20 and they keep $80 from the $100? So just think about that for a minute. Well, what are you saying, DJ Thunder? Or what I'm saying is to you this. Okay. It's just like a prostitute and then a pimp. The prostitute, I got to break it down to some people just so they understand what I'm saying. Think about the prostitute. They stay on the corner all night, work the corner all night long, working the streets. Then they go do their deed, whatever they go do with the different Johns or whatever. All right, when they make the money, they bring the money back to the pimp. Then they done all the work. The pimp didn't do anything, right? So if they make $200 and all he want to do is get him $20 or $15 or say, hey, I'm gonna use my service to protect you, right? Okay, he didn't do any work. They done all the work. So to break it down back, to bring it back to you guys in this terminology is, think about if you're working for a company making $30 an hour. Take that $30 an hour job you use it. Find something that you love to do or always dreamed about doing. A lot of times we stop dreaming. Find something you want to dream about doing, and that's what you go for. You know what I mean? That's what you go for. And you get around successful people who have had success in doing that very same thing, and begin to pick their mind and their brain and ask them questions of what did they do to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you have to do. Until then, hey man, y'all be safe out there. Remember, be safe. Think before you do anything. But it will happen. Keep going. Never give up on your dreams. Never stop your aspirations or that vision board. Work your plan the way that you wrote the plan out. The Sandbox thing is All field it's always gonna be up and down. So while you can, get it while you can. Get it while you can. Save some and also invest it in other things where people are constantly spending money into or investing into. Okay? This has been your boy DJ Thunder for Christ. Hey man, God bless you guys. And we will talk to you guys later. Peace.